Hey there, welcome to my Intro to Performance Guitar course, Lesson 6. Here we go. Now, in the past 4 lessons, we've been talking mainly about major and minor triads. We've been learning how to play them horizontal, vertical, and also by root position, first inversion and second inversion. We've been using the key of C major because for music theory, the easiest key to understand is going to be C major. You have no sharps and flats. Unless you're really a beginner and then you get yourself playing the F major chord and doing a bar, and suddenly everything is a little bit trickier. But for music theory, C major is the easiest key to understand music. So far we've been playing these chords in the key of C in the past lessons. D minor as my 2 chord, G major as my 5 chord, C major as my 1 chord, and A minor as my 6 chord. All over the guitar. I have an example here. D minor to G major to C major to A minor. Now, one really important thing to understand is how the chords are built in the key of C. For the key of C, we have this. The 1 chord is always major, the 2 and the 3 are always minor, the 4 and the 5 are major, the 6 is minor, and the 7 is the diminished chord. Today we're going to be talking about the diminished chord, because major and minor chords you already know. That means that you can harmonize the whole scale till the 6th degree of the scale. Now, it's going to be a little bit tough for the ear to play just diminished triads the whole lesson, but it's going to be nice if you resolve it to the 1 chord. Now let's find the diminished triad in the key of C. So C major is the 1 chord. I'm using strings 1, 2, and 3. D minor is the 2 chord. E minor is the 3 chord. F major is the 4 chord. G major is the 5 chord. A minor is the 6 chord. And B diminished is the 7 chord. Back to the 1. So how do we create a diminished triad? We play a minor triad. Let's start with B minor, right? It's a root position triad. I got the root, the flat 3, and the 5th. If I bring that 5 half step down, I got a diminished triad. Now this triad, again, is a lot of tension, but if you resolve it to the 1 chord, you have a nice resolution. Now another thing to notice is the relationship between the diminished triad and the 5 chord, in this case G. If I play a diminished triad and put my bass on G, that is the 5 chord, I get a G7 chord. So now you see the strong resolution between the 5 chord going to the 1 and just the diminished triad going to the 1. If I analyze that B diminished with the bass on G, I got this. I got a G major triad, strings 2, 3, and 4, root position. And here on the first string, I got the octave. A whole step below, I got the flat 7. So it becomes a G7 chord, dominant chord. I can play it around here. Here I got the B diminished triad, strings 1, 2, and 3. If I put my bass on G, G7. And G7 wants to go to C major, the 1 chord. So now comes the hard part and the boring part, to learn them all over the guitar, horizontally and vertically. So let's start on strings 1, 2, and 3. B diminished, and I have B diminished here, and I have B diminished here. We want to go up and down. Now strings 2, 3, and 4, B diminished, second inversion, to this B diminished root position, to this B diminished first inversion. Strings 3, 4, and 5, B diminished, first inversion, to B diminished second inversion, that means the flat 5 is on the bass note, 5th string, to B diminished root position. It's a big stretch here, but if you can do it, that would be nice. And to finish 4, 5, and 6, I start with root position, big stretch, first inversion, and second inversion. So now let's try to resolve them to the 1 chord. Here I got B diminished, strings 1, 2, and 3, to C major. Here I got B diminished to C major. And here I got B diminished to C major. Now strings 2, 3, and 4, B diminished to C major, B diminished to C major, and B diminished to C major. Strings 3, 4, and 5, B diminished to C major, B diminished, C major, and B diminished, big stretch, to C major. Strings 4, 5, and 6, B diminished to C major, B diminished, C major, and to finish, B diminished, C major. Once you feel comfortable with this, try to play them vertically. So B diminished, strings 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, and 4, 3, 4, and 5, and 4, 5, and 6. Now strings 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6. And to finish, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and 4, 5, 6.